Welcome back to Fashion Icon. Today we are here from Orlando, Florida at the Pure International. Yes, I'm hiding, so what? I don't want people to see me. This is like, look at the beautiful ladies right here. We have Jeanette, and I forgot her name. What is your name?
McKinley.
I knew she told me McKinley. I just didn't want to make a mistake and say it. So this amazing, beautiful mom is one of the pageant moms, and she's actually participating. So Jeanette, tell me a little bit about, as a mom, you know, how has your journey been as far as preparing McKinley into the pageant world?
Very emotional, a lot of different levels and everything, but also fun, enjoying. Can be stressful, but at the same time, I love being able to do for her, to be able to get prepared and going through the different outfits, seeing what she's wanting to do and everything and stuff, and putting all the pieces together.
Okay, so as far as putting her, the whole outfits together, what has been the most exciting part of it, and what has been the most frustrating part of it, like maybe with her that she likes certain things that you don't approve because it may not be age appropriate, or because, you know, teenagers want certain things and us parents want something else. Tell me a little bit about that.
You are correct. It is very stressful whenever you wind up having the different styles or seeing what they want, because as a teenager, they like their own style, they have their own thing, their fashions, whatever. But then as a mom and as somebody who's seen, you also know what's appropriate, what's not appropriate, what's going to look best versus what's not going to look best. And there's always that conflict. However, the best thing is to try to explain it the best way possible.
Yeah, that's definitely our job as parents. But you know, at the same time, you know, it's like as a father of two of them are girls, been there, done that, and it gets, you know, our times were different than obviously their times. And as I always explain to some of the parents, every pageant is totally different, and every pageant has their own kind of like sign. So tell me a little bit about what has been the funnest part of you going into pageantry.
Making new friends.
New friends? Well, that's always a plus. So has been, in this pageant specifically, what has been like the highlight of this journey so far? Aside from making new friends, what has been most exciting for you?
I got realized some birds, so I did.
Well, as part of the modeling per se that you've done so far, okay, thus far, what has been what you've liked the most?
Probably the mother-daughter one.
Mother-daughter, yeah, that seems to be like a highlight for many, not just mom and daughter, because I guess that because you get to share your experience with your mom, so she's like, hey mom, look at this, you know, it's like you can do it too, so can I, and it's kind of like a bonding moment for you. How about for you? What has been the most exciting part for you?
Actually, being able to do just this with her, and then the rest of the time it's all going to be for her and everything.
Well, you know, it is quite enjoyable when you get to spend time with your kids and kind of like go through with a journey and being able to say, hey, you know, you guide them at the same, not just by telling them, hey, do this, but at the same time, you're actually going out there and demonstrating, showing them, leading by example, leading as a role model. So how do you see your daughter going forward? You know, what is your vision of her? Like, is it more towards modeling? Is it more towards pageantry? How do you see that happening?
Actually, what I see from my daughter is just having fun, enjoying, and building confidence within herself, and just being able to share her heart and her love that she has within her to everybody around her.
And that is quite, you know, honorable at the same time, because, you know, that's, after all, that's all it is. You know, life is only but a journey. Enjoy the process, and kind of like this, it can actually empower her for whatever destination she has in the future. Whether she wants to be a doctor, you know, an architect, or whatsoever, the poise, the confidence that you develop through these pageants actually makes you become a better person. So as a mother, what advice would you give to that mother that is watching right now our YouTube channel, The Fashion Icon, which, by the way, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and make sure that you follow us. What advice can you give, what motherly advice can you give to the mom or the daughter that is there for them to join a pageant like Pure System or whichever? What would be the best advice that you can give them?
I would go and definitely continue to encourage your daughter, especially getting into the pageant system like Pure, because of the way that it's faith-based and everything. It's fun, it's for everybody, and it's not, and don't put so much pressure. Yes, there are certain things and stuff that need to be done and has to be followed, but also encourage. Just try to stay as positive as possible. There's going to be tension and everything. Try to work it out, communicate with your daughter, listen to your daughter as well, and prayerfully your daughter listens to you with the things, because it goes both ways. But and then on top of all of that, just leave it to God.
That's right. So, make sure that you follow those beautiful motherly advices. It will save you a lot of time and a lot of headaches. So stay fashionable. We'll be coming back soon. Back to the Fashion Channel, and today we are coming from the other side of the pond, for those of you that understand, from the UK. And what is the UK? Explain that to those gringos that are looking at us. Because is it England? Is it Ireland? UK, United Kingdom? I get it.
Okay, yeah. So I live in Northern Ireland, which is still technically part of the UK. A lot of people will argue and say, no, it's just Ireland. Ireland's one, which, yes, it is. But a lot of people like to say Ireland and Northern Ireland as part of the UK, and I just see it as one big thing.
So this amazing, beautiful, kind Irish girl, because she is Irish, she is, Miss K is like the proper lady to represent, the kingdom in the United States. You are a pageant director in the UK for the Pure System and others. Tell me a little bit about your journey. How did you get started into pageantry and modeling?
Mm-hmm. So, growing up over the years, there was never pageants back home. Pageants is a big thing in the US, so they are. And I grew up doing dancing and gymnastics, so I was always on the stage, and I reached the highest levels I could go to in them. So I wanted to do something different, and my friend sent me a post one day that was on Facebook of a pageant that was running local to me, and she said, I dare you to enter that. I said, oh, okay then. So I did, and I ended up winning that, which led me then to go on and find Pure, and I've been with Pure now ever since. So I have.
How long have you been working in the Pure System?
So I have been with Pure since late 2018, early 2019. So I didn't get to go to internationals the first year I won, when I won Teen Ireland in the UK. So that was just because of COVID and things like that. But it was postponed to the next year, which I was so good. It was so good, it was so fun.
So what is the highest crown, that you've received in the, pageantry world?
Probably my current title. So my current title is Pure International Miss Ambassador, and that was given to me, well, I won it 2 years ago at internationals in Tennessee. I won it.
Okay. And tell me a little bit about your journey. You know, how has it been? How does it feel to hold an international pageant and crown, and at the same time be able to represent Ireland in the United States and internationally?
It is the opportunity of my dreams. Every year I come back and I say, this is it. I'm gonna put my heart and soul into it. And every single time I always say, I want to go back again. I want to go back. I want to go back. And my mom's like, I'm too old. I'm like, no,
never
come
too
with
old.
me. She's never too old. And it's just so much fun. So it is. I just love.
And I just want you to know that her mom is such an amazing, kind lady. You know, she's so supportive. She's always there for you. But, you know, she's a great role model for other moms to follow. And talking about following, I mean, you have a great following that travels with you as a pageant director. How do you become, the representative of the Pure System in the UK?
So myself and Amanda is actually the UK and Ireland director, and I am her liaison. But me and Amanda work really, really well as a team. We bounce off each other. I like to keep all of my girls, and I like to put all my ducks in one pond, basically, and I like to coach them through different things, and I always like to keep in and check on them and things like that as well.
What do you think is your strength as a coach for those girls that you say this is what our strength is when it comes to coaching? This is what we bring on to the game, to the pageant, etc.
So I'm a very honest person. If a dress does not suit someone, I will be the first to say no. Have something, wear something else, go get something else, go change. So I am very, very brutally honest, sometimes too honest.
Well, I'd rather have you be brutally honest than to lie to them. And you actually really empower them by saying that, this is the wrong kind of outfit for it. And, so they can feel it and, obviously be age appropriate depending on what it is that you're doing. How many girls do you have with you this year, 2026, here at Pure International?
So this year we have 2 girls competing from Ireland, and the rest of them is all from the UK. So we have 19 girls that's from the UK and 2 from Ireland.
What are the age ranges?
The youngest is in the Little Miss, and our oldest is in the Legacy.
Okay, so how old is the youngest?
The youngest, she would be turning 5, 6.
Wow. And the legacy one?
She is in her 60s.
So that's quite a long range.
It is a big age range.
So that's good. It says a lot about you and Amanda, which is the UK director and stuff like that. So that is amazing that you guys are working together to encourage these girls and empower them, to look beyond, the local pageantry and empowering them to become a better person. What advice can you give to a young girl that wants to be into modeling or into pageantry? What is your single most important advice that you can give to that one girl?
Do it. Before I entered pageants, I was a shell. I was a little sea animal that didn't have its shell on, and pageants have really brought out the confidence in me. Like, you would have never have seen me 5 years ago speaking, even under a mic and on the camera. You would have never have caught me doing that. So it has really brought out the best, and I've seen how much that my girls and Amanda's girls have really bloomed and have come on, and it just really warms my heart.
Well, which is interesting because I never thought that you would. It seemed to me, you're so, enthusiastic. You're so charismatic. You're so, well put together everywhere you go and everything else. So that's the image that we all get in that. So I guess that you have grown throughout the pageantry industry. What is next for you? What's in the near future for you?
So when I go back home, I have a couple of photo shoots coming up with some local photographers, which I'm looking forward to. And then as well, the pageant is this weekend. I'm also competing. So who knows, fingers crossed, what happens, happens, but...
Well, I think there's a lot of positive things that you're bringing to the table, not only just as an amazingly beautiful young lady, but at the same time, you're very charismatic, you're very positive, and you have a lot of faith in your girls and yourself, so that says a lot about you. So stay fashionable, we're coming back, we're going to see some of her girls and Amanda's girls throughout the pageant. We're going to get a little bit of snips and snaps of the girls saying a few things of how they've become who they are, thanks to them and where they want to go. So stay fashionable. Make sure that you click and subscribe to the Fashion Icon podcast coming to you from Miami, Florida. See you soon.